semester is ending pretty soon, and during this time of the semester I usually have a lot of work from all my professors, projects, tests, quizzes, so I need to do all that. I do have some due dates drawing clothes, and I have some due dates next month, but I want to try to start all of them today. So I want to study for quizzes and complete some projects if I can. So I want to do that today, but before I start that, I have to clean my room because it's not a mess in here really, but I just want to clean the floor and do some other things. So let's do that. I'm thinking of putting this rack back there because that's where it was originally. So yeah, I think that's a good idea actually, because it's easier for me to reach my skincare and things like that. I'm gonna keep the bottle of this one. I literally always forget I can always get refills to put in here rather than getting the actual bottle again. So I have 2 bottles now, but I'm gonna keep them. So when it's time for refills, I can always just get the bag type instead of the bottle type. I have all these lip colors that I don't use because I don't use matte lip makeup. It looks very ugly on me. I still have a pack of pencils from earlier this semester. I really like this one because it's gonna last me a long time, and I got it for really cheap too. It came with a sharpener and the covers for the pencils. That's cool. I got a package, but I don't know what's in this one, so I'm gonna open it right now. This is a new device for my face. It's EMSB Thera. I'll show you guys later tonight, so yeah. Guys, look at my lips. I think it got darker because when I don't moisturize my lips well in the colder weather, this always happens. And I know I didn't try any new products. I know it's weather change and it's because it's really dry. So that was my fault. Totally my fault. I use this serum now in the morning because it's winter and my skin needs moisture, but I use only very little because my makeup is not gonna sit too well if I use too much serum. Get this tone up cream. I think it's the best base prep thing for makeup. Blush is very flattering on me. This is the one I showed in my last vlog, the Amuse Cheek Look one. I think it's really nice. It's like I don't know. It's like a pink color, but I think it's warm toned. I don't know. But it's just really flattering on me. This is the blush I use the most now. I think for me, I don't really change my makeup products like that regularly. The thing I change the most for my makeup is usually my blush colors. But for my base makeup, once I find a base makeup I really like, I barely ever change it. I decided to put effort into my appearance today, even though I'm going to be home all day. But my outfit's still very, very, very simple. Study area for today. So I already wrote down my due dates for my schoolwork on my calendar, so I'm gonna go there and see what's the soonest time I have an assignment due. So the ones in blue are my due dates. So the earliest due is my quiz. I have a quiz. I need to do a quiz right now, so first two quizzes, and now I'm gonna move on to the harder things. About 6 hours since I started doing my schoolwork and studying, so most of the things I'm doing is actually like schoolwork, like projects and stuff, so I want to get them done before the due date so I don't really have to rush when the due date draws near. So for the last one I'm doing right now, I'm done with the PowerPoint slides, so I'm gonna record a presentation that has to be minimum 10 minutes. I already wrote a bunch of notes here that I'm gonna read off of, so it's easier for me to know what to say while I'm presenting. I will be presenting on the solar wind. Let's do that again. Hello everyone, my name is Peace Moses, and today I will be talking about solar wind. I'll talk about what solar wind is, where it comes from, and how it affects us and why it matters. I got my information from a NASA article that was published on November 21st, 2024, and it's called What is Solar Wind? And I chose this topic because solar wind links our sun to the entire solar system, including Earth, and knowing about it will help us understand space, weather, planetary protection, and even human travel to space. I'm gonna try the device I got earlier today. Gosh, and it's pink. Well, that's heavy. It comes with a stand, the device, and a charger, I think. They have different modes. They have slim, up, and body. And this is where I'm gonna keep the device. I'm gonna charge it before I use it. Guys, I'm so tired. But my excitement to try this device is definitely more than the feeling of tiredness right now. So I'm gonna try the device and then I'll go to sleep. I wanted to edit before I go to bed, but I'm too tired. It's literally 1 a.m. right now. I can't do it. I need to sleep. Today was low-key stressful. Although I didn't do anything physically exhausting, I feel so tired. I'm using the Abib PDR and Collagen Overnight Mask. This is the one I use all the time as my moisturizer. I'm gonna use it today for this device. I'm definitely using a lot more than I normally use, so it glides on really nicely. It has different intensities, but since it's my first day, I'm gonna use the first intensity. This is the part I did, and this is the part that I didn't do anything to. I am done for tonight and today night. I'm so tired. What is today? What is today? Oh, I missed one.